Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Honey. Today we are tier listing, for lack of a better term, my men. And when I say my men, I mean fictional men, celebrity crushes, D-list celebrities, any men that I claim to love or find hot, we have put on this list. This was supposed to be a Halloween video, but my reality that I am this invested would be scary enough for you. I'm kind of in the cozy mood today because it's raining for like the first time since like March in California, which is crazy. I have my fall candle on. I'm in sweats. I've been cleaning all day. I feel very cozy and like warm, and just for some reason that weather makes me want to make content. So I thought I would sit down and hunker in for this long video because this is going to be a long video. I am assuming, because I'm gonna have to yap about every single person on this list, and there's a lot. I have a few disclaimers. These are just my picks for right now. Right now, as of October 28th, 2024. My list changes. Like, I literally just had to add some from when I made this list like 5 days ago because I forgot some and I didn't think of it. So like the list will change. Some of these men have real relationships and I respect them. Some of the actors I grouped with their characters that I know them from, but some of them I separated because I don't know, I wanted to. This is my list. Oh, here we go. Okay. This template has 83 images and I added 5. That means it has 88 men. There's a lot to be said about the fact that there's 88 of them, but I'm not gonna say it, and hopefully you don't either. So here's the tier. Starting from the bottom, we have he's cute. Okay, like he's cute. I like him. He's cute. That kind of vibe. But then there's he's cute and more. Like he's cute, but there's just like an extra something. There's like an extra layer. I want to kiss him. If I was drunk at a party, I would kiss him. You know, like I would want to kiss him. Then the second to top is I need him in a way that is insulting to me. Going even farther to say this is insulting to me, my lineage, my heritage. I just need him. And I think that's under I would marry this man, no questions asked, because to me, needing him and wanting to marry him is different. Marriage is like, this man is everything I'm looking for. That's why that's top tier. I went to pee. Because I've been drinking a lot more water recently. Let's go, water girls. I have to talk about 88 men. Oh, I found a way to turn it on light mode. Here we go. I know you guys don't like light mode, but look at my face when it's dark mode and light mode. I don't know where to start. I just kind of put them all in. Let's start with Queso. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Oh, this is actually really hard. I find Queso attractive because of like his personality, and he's funny, and like humor to me is like a really big reason why I could be attracted to someone, right? And I like his values and the way that he handles stuff. Like he's just a good guy. But would I marry him? No questions asked. Would I go to the altar with this man? This means someone comes up to me and says, hey, tomorrow you can marry Queso. And I feel like I wouldn't do that. Do I need him in a way that's insulting to me, family heritage and lineage and feminism? Or do I just want to kiss him? I think we're gonna have to put him in I want to kiss him. I don't think he's that strong for me yet. He provides me a lot of entertainment and I'm very glad for that, but I don't think that that means I need him in a way that is insulting to me. He's a great guy. Let's talk about Paul Mescal. Editing me, insert the clip of Saoirse Ronan not laughing at one of his misogynistic jokes the other day, and this just happened like right after I put him on this list.
Who's actually going to think about that though? If someone attacks me, I'm not going to go phone.
I hate him.
One second.
That's what girls have to think about all the time.
Yeah.
Am I right, ladies?
Now I'm starting to get the ick from him, and I know I have a weird thing with normal people. That's why I kind of like him, because my obsession with normal people, the show and the book, just gets me. And it's not like Connell's a good guy at all, and that's the character that he plays. I think that might be why I like him. But then I think about the Daisy Edgar Jones stuff also, and the way he was with Phoebe. I don't know why he's on here. We're gonna put him in He's Cute. Howl from Hell's Moving Castle. I rewatched this movie the other day with my two best friends. My friend said that she was getting the ick from Howl, spoiler, when he comes downstairs with his hair dyed and all that. And I understand. Genuinely though, I think that he becomes better at the end of the movie. So if we're talking about Howl towards the end of the movie, I know he has this weird Bob going on, like what's your name, B.O.B., so they calling you Bob. But, you know, the physical's not all that matters. He gave Sophie a flower garden, and that scene makes me cry every single time. I'm sorry. I gotta put him in I would marry this man, no question asked. I feel like the I would marry this man, no questions asked is gonna be mostly fictional characters. Don't be surprised if I come on a video in the next year or so and I'm like, look at my house moving castle tattoo. Gregory Peck. Gregory Peck is Atticus Finch from To Kill a Mockingbird. And that's what I really know him as. You know, so we can kind of count this as Atticus, but like I don't remember a lot about Atticus's character. I know he was protective and stood up for injustices, so I like that. I'm gonna put you in he's cute, but you're over Paul Mescal because Paul Mescal is like at the bottom of our list. Colin Bridgerton, I like him, okay, but he's not my favorite Bridgerton brother. If anything, he is the last, but he does the yearning thing, but he didn't realize earlier that he belonged with Penn. You know, that also bothers me. The yearning in the carriage scene, like that got me for sure. I think we put him in I Want to Kiss Him above Queso. He's almost in the I need him in a way that's insulting to me, but I'm also thinking about his previous red flags. No, actually, you know what? I think we put him in I need him in a way that's insulting to me. I'm thinking again about how he stands up to Lady Featherington and buying Penelope a house. And if you watch my Bridgerton video, I think I was more smitten than I think that I was. You know? I put Tom Holland here. He would have gone in he's cute. But there was a video of him moving and pushing the paparazzi because they were mobbing Zendaya, which is actually terrible. He is so hot in that video. He's pushing people. He's like, hey, get away from her. Oh my, I was like, Tom, you're winning me back. It's like I'm going back to 2017. When I watched him play Spider-Man for the first time, I was like, oh, that changed my life. That changed my brain chemistry, my life. So I think we put him in He's Cute and More. This is Cassian from ACOTAR. This is exactly how I pictured him, by the way, with lighter, like, brown hair. I don't like that people do him with, like, with dark brown hair, like my color. He's either going in these two. He stood up for Nesta. Like, is he a little bit morally gray? Yeah. What if I like that in a man? Cassian is just manly. He's just very much like a protector, but sweet. He's just everything I want in a man. Yeah. Someone comes up to me on the street and tells me that they're gonna make either Cassian real or they're gonna put me in the world of ACOTAR and we're gonna get married, I'd say yes. Aaron Paul. I think Aaron Paul is attractive. I feel like that's slightly a controversial opinion, but do I necessarily feel any way here or there about him? No, not really. But I would put him above these two. I think I have a thing for anyone who plays like Regency era characters. Oh, he was in Anna Karenina. He might go a little bit higher just because of that. Also him in Bullet Train. I don't know that much about him though that I feel like very strongly about him. So I think he's going above Tom. Here we go back to Bridgerton. You don't know how season 2 of Bridgerton, Anthony Bridgerton, changed my brain chemistry, and I really want to rewatch it. And I feel like I say that every time I talk about Bridgerton, but then I go to rewatch it and I just feel like if I rewatch it, I'm gonna lose my mind all over again. He and Benedict really battle for that top spot of my favorite brother. And since Benedict hasn't had his season yet, sometimes I feel like Anthony wins. During Benedict's season, I feel like Benedict is definitely going to be on top. However, the way that he acted in season 2 is just so... Besides getting engaged to Edwina, I know that was a bad call. But the longing, the yearning, I can't do it. I think we put him... Yeah, I would marry Anthony Bridgerton, I would. Ashton Irwin, you're very attractive to me, Ashton, but I don't remember enough about you. I feel like I've trauma blocked it all in my head for me to put you in the top tier. I think we put him in He's Cute and More above Aaron, only because I have a strong emotional connection with him, but I don't remember enough about him. Not that I wouldn't kiss these people, but it's a different feeling, you know? Also, what did I say about only fictional characters? Austin Butler. Every time I think about Austin Butler, I think about the video where it's like, and I'm Austin.
And Austin.
Him as Elvis was crazy. That also might have changed my brain chemistry. To be honest, he's not my fave, but we're gonna put him above Tom. Benedict. How are we getting... Why did I put all the Bridgertons next to each other? I cannot explain what it is about Benedict, but it's just like his spirits, his freeness. Like, I don't have that, and he's just so like sure of himself. I can't explain it. He has this aura. How many aura points did he gain? I'm gonna put him behind Anthony just because I don't know He's had a lot of breakups. I don't know how well he would do in this marriage. Brock Purdy. He is so handsome. He just has like the cutest little like face. Don't feel any certain way. I think he goes above Gregory Peck. How do I explain this? Because there's gonna be a weird Kids Chronicle episode on this vague subject. I watched the 60s Batman as a child. I watched a lot of like 60s shows and stuff because that's what my parents would like show me a lot of the times, and I really loved them. Like I genuinely loved them, and I loved superheroes. I started watching this when I was like in 3rd or 4th grade, and that was around the time that I started going through puberty because I was an early bloomer. This was like my first like whoa men type of crush, and Burt Ward is so old now. Wait, did he die? No, I think it was Adam West. Okay, no, he's not dead. he's not dead. He's not dead. But him as Robin, look at this. Can I show you guys more photos so you hear me out on this? Oh, I should have put this on my hear me out cake. Okay, whatever. No, like genuinely, like imagine you're just first starting puberty and you see this. You see this on your TV screen. What am I supposed to think? So that's why he's on here. Oh, this is tough because like thinking about him gives me emotions, and I don't know if it's like meaningful emotions or that he's just so like tied to my childhood. I think we put him in He's Cute and More. Ooh, am I gonna put him higher than Ashton? Yeah, that's crazy. How far have we have not gotten that far. Chandler Bing is me as a man. Like this era of Chandler was like so attractive, and I think the humor, like I said, the humor is like a big quality for me. With that being said, I haven't watched Friends in a while, so I think I'm gonna put him at the top of He's Cute. You know, with that being said, let's take Joey. I think Joey's just attractive, and his humor is also funny. I think Chandler is more attractive than Joey, so we're gonna put Joey behind Chandler. Charles Melton. I like Charles Melton. I don't feel very strongly about him, but he is very attractive. I liked him in the movie May December. Not really a lot of substance that I feel very like strong about, so he's going in. He's cute. Okay, Christian Bale. I'm gonna claw my face off. I love Christian Bale. Do I know a lot about him personally? No. I think he's fine. He seems like an okay person. I know he yelled at that person one time and had like a breakdown on set.
No, don't just be sorry. Think for one second.
I'm gonna choose to overlook that. Apparently he's also rude to fans, but I did see someone on TikTok meet him and say that he was like really, really nice. I kind of like the unpredictability. See, this is why I'm not in a relationship. We shouldn't like that. I'm not saying that you should like that. You should not like that. I need him under Colin Bridgerton. Just something about him. I don't know. Ed Westwick. I liked him in my Gossip Girl days. I am gonna put him below Aaron Paul. Cillian Murphy. Him in all his eras. Like his Batman era is like his peak era, but I would still smash now. I don't know what it is about him. I know he's a controversial pick. I also like older men. I had to whisper that because my family's in the house, even though they know. I think we put you above Queso. I don't think you're at the point where I need you, but you're almost there. Guys, we have a special guest. Someone has joined us from the depths of her nap. Yay! Okay, what's your input? Did you pick any of these men as your father? CM Punk, a very hot man, but I just don't know a lot about him. He could be controversial. I actually wouldn't know. So I'm gonna put him actually behind Paul Mescal. Why is David Muir on here? I made this like days ago. I forgot to put David Muir on. Roll the David Muir edit.
I'm David Muir. Good night.
David Muir is probably gonna go and he's cute. Wendigoon. I have a crush on Wendigoon. I love his content. Genuinely, he's kind of like a Queso to me. He's a funny guy and he likes a lot of the same things that I like. He's also Christian. He's gone behind Queso. Kit Connor. I recently tried to finish Heartstopper season 2 because apparently I just stopped in the middle of it and never continued. Going back to that and seeing the videos of him playing Romeo, he is going to He's Cute and More. I love Kit Connor. He just seems like a really sweet guy. For clarification purposes, I would still kiss all these people. Zayden Ryerson from Fourth Wing. The books are back there. I like Zayden, but there's things that he does that gives me hesitation and pause, and I don't love him as much as I do the Akatar men. We're putting him above Christian Bale. I think that's a fair spot. I love reading about him. Luke Hemmings is fine. He's kind of like Ashton Irwin in the sense that I don't really feel a strong emotional connection to him anymore. We recently did the 5 Sauce episode of Weird Kid Chronicles. Let's put Luke under Aaron, and he's cute and more. By saying that, here's Callum Hood. I think Callum is really funny. He has other qualities that I really like, so I am gonna put him above Luke. Ben Badgley, he's just a good actor. He's attractive. The way he speaks, his speaking voice, for some reason gets me. He has been a crush of mine since Gossip Girl, and now you and Ariana's video. Oh my god, that killed me. That actually killed me. I think we put him in I Want to Kiss Him above Killian. Andy Samberg, bro. I love Andy Samberg. Like I said, I love funny guys. I used to like him a lot when I was watching like Brooklyn Nine-Nine and stuff, but we're gonna put him above Robin. Let's go to Dev Patel, another really talented actor, and I also appreciate that. He's very handsome as well. I think we put Dev Patel and he's cute, but higher than everybody else because he's cute and more, just not quite there for me. Okay, Michelle Moroni, very attractive man. I'm gonna put him above Joey. I love Italian men. Carlisle Cullen, more attractive than Edward and Jacob. I'm team Carlisle. Literally when he walked on screen, I was like, he's gonna go in the bottom one. He's a protector, so I want to put him up there. He's going above Michelle. David Cornsweet, very attractive man. Wow. I think you go above David Muir. I kind of want to knock David Muir down. I think I will. You know what? I'm going to put Aaron Paul actually down, and then I'm going to put David Muir here. Josh Hartnett. My reinvigoration of my Josh Hartnett phase happened when I saw Trap. Dude, I think you're above Killian. Oh, but are you above Penn though? I feel like not. No offense. We're going to get this done, guys. We have to get this done. We're getting this done. Midas from Fortnite. I have an emotional connection with Midas because he's in Fortnite and I love Fortnite. However, he's also a video game character, so how much substance can he have? But there are things that I've attributed to him that I feel like he would be a nice guy. He's just forced to be the villain, you know? And that's like my type. And he's voiced by Matt Mercer. I think you go under Brock Purdy. The fact that I put him above real people made out of flesh and blood is actually crazy. Ben Wyatt is from Parks and Rec. I love that show, absolutely. And Ben Wyatt is so husband material, boyfriend material. He's caring, he's loving, he goes for all of Leslie's quirks. I love him! He's going kind of high up there. I think I put him under Killian. Under Killian, above Queso. I think that's a good spot for him. He goes higher because he's just... If you haven't ever watched Parks and Rec, by the way, Parks and Rec is so good. If you've watched The Office and not Parks and Rec, I need you to watch Parks and Rec. Speaking of The Office, though, Jim Halpert is also an amazing partner. The end seasons didn't exist when Michael leaves the show ends. He's more attractive to me than Ben is. We're gonna put him above Ben. And then his dry sense of humor too gets me. Let's actually go from the bottom and let's take Shohei Ohtani. He's just a cutie pie. I love him. He's great. He makes the Dodger games watchable above Ed Westwick and Brock Purdy because I don't even watch football, but I do watch baseball sometimes. Miles Teller. I used to have a huge thing for Miles Teller when Top Gun Maverick came out. Besides that, he's just like a guy, you know? I think we put Miles Teller above all of these. Evan Peters, I don't have any particular feelings about. He's just attractive. I do like him as Quicksilver, so we're gonna put him under Ohtani. Tom Hardy. I don't feel any particular emotional way about Tom Hardy, but he does get extra points for playing Venom, who's also a hear me out of mine. Anyone who really plays superheroes, I love superheroes. I can't tell you why. I don't know why. Under Ohtani. Henry Cavill, another superhero with the mustache and everything. I can't do it. I think he goes above Carlisle. Hayden Christensen / Anakin Skywalker. We're putting both of them together. So I don't feel any particular way about Hayden Christensen, but Anakin Skywalker. I don't know what to tell you. Superheroes and villains? I don't know, guys. It's a problem. I know. I don't even like Star Wars that much. Jensen Ackles. Oh my god. Recently he's been getting to me. I don't know. Like, I've never had a thing for Jensen before, but I think you go under Anakin. Alright guys, we haven't touched the top 2 tiers. And I know I got so much hate for putting Dream on my Hear Me Out cake, but listen to me. Listen to me when I tell you that I didn't even want to put him on that cake. He is high up on this list. He is going in one of the top tiers. I'm sorry. Y'all just haters. You don't know him like I know him. I know that sounds parasocial, but genuinely, I feel like people just give him hate because he's a little cringe. Like, we're all cringe. Okay, guy. He's just a nice guy. He's funny. He didn't do any of the things that people accuse him of, and he gets hate about it like literally every single day. Even after he proved everything wrong, he just gets shit on constantly just for being himself. So genuinely, that actually makes me like him more because he doesn't care. That being said, I used to like him more than I feel like I do now. I think I'm still at this point where I might put him in the top tier. Can I show you guys this picture? They're also on this list, by the way. Also, if any of them ever see this, please hit me up because I'm not an obsessed stan anymore. I need you to hit my line. People are like, I know you don't like them as much anymore, but do you think that like they're not attractive? Like, were you lying when you said Dream was attractive? I'm like, no, I was never lying. I was never lying. If anything, he's over Zayden. You know, if you would have asked me earlier this year, he would have gone in, I would marry this man, no questions asked. But maybe I would ask a couple questions, and I think that that's okay. Yes, he's going above Zayden, and I know that that's a crazy statement for some people. I think this is Peso Pluma. His head kind of got cut off. I think this is Peso Pluma. He's fine, but he does annoy me. He's going behind. No. His track record with women is a little weird, so we're gonna put him here. Glenn Powell's funny. He's attractive. He's an actor. Is he good? Sometimes. In Twisters, I thought he was good. Oh my god, Glenn Powell and Queso. Ooh. I like the way that he treats his parents. I like that his parents are in every film of his. I like that he has a dog that he adores. Dude, I think he's actually going above 10 and I want to kiss him. No, is he going in front of Christian? I think so. I gotta lock in. I'm slowly losing my mind, but I gotta lock in. Q from Impractical Jokers. Should I even explain this? Or can I just put him in the spot I want to and just leave it like that? Can I do this real quick? I think it's because I'm also on my rewatch of Impractical Jokers right now, so he's fresh on my mind. Bruce Wayne, specifically the Christian Bale version of Bruce Wayne. Hot, millionaire, has a good heart. Does he go above Colin though? I think genuinely he does. I've met Sapnap a couple times. Hey bae, if I met you in person, I'm so sorry about what I say in this. I'm losing it. I'm losing my sanity. Sapnap. He's a nice guy. I've met him. He's very quiet. When I met him, I thought he hated me. But the last time I saw him, he was very nice to me. We talked. But he's very shy. Like, I like shy people, but you have to be, like, also outgoing because I'm a little bit shy. Also, he is going above Christian Bale. I enjoyed my meetings with him. It just didn't feel like we vibed as much as, like, I did with Dream. And the next person from this trio that we're going to talk about, George. George. Hey, George. If you're watching this, which I know you aren't. When I met George Not Found, he and I had this banter going on that you would think is straight out of a romance novel, okay? And I know he was probably not interested in me, but it's like some kind of like romance novel WAP shit, like something that they would write. It was really funny talking with him. He was a nice guy. He made me laugh. He laughed at my jokes, which is also, let's go, okay? Like, if you laugh at my jokes, like... You want me or what? Like, all that to say, he goes above Q for sure, but does he go above Zayden? Oh, man. Yeah, he goes above Zayden. Niall Horan. Sometimes I feel like I like Niall the most out of all of the One Direction people. Considering that I was a Harry girl, that's actually very surprising to say, but now that I've grown up a little bit and I've stepped away from that, I feel like I like Niall more, so he actually might be the highest ranking One Direction member. He's going above Penn Badgley. Oscar Isaac. I know a lot of people really, really like him. I like him, but like not to the point where I'm just like obsessed, like clinically insane about him. But he is in Star Wars. We all know I love Star Wars. Putting him under Evan Peters. Let's pull from the bottom because we already did Glenn Powell. Let's do Tyler Owens, his character in Twisters. For some reason, Glenn Powell with a cowboy hat does something to me. And Tyler Owens just is a guy who would give up a lot for you. So I'm gonna put him under Seed, and actually he does go above normal Glenn Powell. Oh, and I guess since we did Jim Halpert already, we can pull John Krasinski. I know his head got cut off, okay? I wanted to put the ad picture. John Krasinski's a great guy. He did like the Good Morning News during the pandemic. Like, he just has done a lot of good things. He's not quite there like his counterpart Jim is. He's under Wendigo. Hugh Jackman, Wolverine. The fact that he can sing also gets me. Love a musical man. I really do. And he's hot. He's up there for me. He's above Queso. We did all of the other streamers before, so here's a lesser known streamer. Well, I don't know if he's lesser known now, but Foolish Gamers. Also a very, very attractive man. Could be a model. I saw a clip of him on my TikTok and I was reminded of him, so that's why I put him on here. I'd say he's a little bit above Callum Hood. Cynic O'Dare, the original fictional crush from a book. I think he goes a little bit under Anakin / Hayden. Let's dig out some One Direction since we already did Niall. Can I say something? And this is coming from a former Harry girl. Harry Styles pisses me off a little bit. And can I tell you my gripe with Harry is that he doesn't want to talk about anything related to One Direction, which maybe he has in the past couple of years and I just haven't seen it or whatever. He seems to give off a very big air of like arrogance, if that makes sense. Like, he just irks me. Like, when I think back, One Direction Harry Styles, like 2015 Harry Styles, like that's the Harry Styles I keep in my heart. Right now, at this moment, yeah, he goes up here because of our history, okay? Our past with One Direction. I can't pinpoint it, but there's something off about him. No hate to Harry Styles. I think Louis probably goes above Harry just a little bit because Louis funny, he makes me laugh. I'm still in denial, by the way. Let's pretend nothing has happened. This is fine. Liam talks about One Direction all the time, which I appreciate, and he seems very down to earth. And I know that I'm speaking in present tense. Rest in peace, Liam. I'm in denial. I'm actually gonna put him above Harry. Why is there beef between me and Harry right now? I'm beefing. Zayn, I'm gonna put in front of Harry because right now, Harry, like I said, Harry's in beef mode with me. I will never fully get over him leaving the band. I know it was for a good reason, but you were not there watching 12-year-old me on March 25th, 2015 have a mental breakdown in this very room, actually, in this actual very spot. Probably this is where my bed used to be, so I was probably sitting on my bed sobbing. Jacob Elordi also is another one that seems very arrogant, very attractive, but he seems very arrogant. He kind of pisses me off, so we have a love-hate relationship. He's going above Paul Mescal. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, oh my god, he's going next to his twin, Jonathan Bailey. And I know we have Anthony Bridgerton up here. They're different, okay? Because Jonathan Bailey is not interested in me at all. I have even less of a chance than I do with the rest of these men because he's gay. I like him, okay? He's very attractive, a very nice guy. He's funny, he's very talented. But Miles, Kylo Ren, we know how I feel about Anakin Skywalker, so it shouldn't be a surprise that Kylo is also here. Everything I said about Anakin also applies here. Mark from Golden Bachelorette. I think you're under Henry Cavill. I don't know what it is about Mark. If you know, you know. You know, I can't describe it to you. Markiplier. He's a lot of like a father figure to me. I think we've talked about this before, but he's also hot. So it's a lot of conflicting emotions. I think we put him above Niall Horan. Matt Pat is like the same feeling, you know? Like, I grew up watching him. But he's also a very attractive man. I think Matt Pat is more attractive than Mark. Also, him leaving GT Live is gonna kill me. I haven't fully processed it because I'm used to having weekly Matt Pat content. And the fact that I don't get that anymore is gonna drive me crazy, but we're just gonna ignore it. Sal is funny. He goes above Dev Patel. Josh Hutcherson is just hot in general. His actions, his words. I've been in love with him for years. Another Hugh. Okay, Milo Ventimiglia. Milo Ventimiglia, even in This Is Us, man, he's just, ooh. He's above Mark. Mr. Darcy. Roll the clip. Editing me, you know what clip. Roll the clip.
You have bewitched me, body and soul, and I love you. I never wish to be parted from you from this day on.
I don't even feel like I need to give an explanation about that. The clip you just watched Pride and Prejudice 2005 version. Nightwing. I had the biggest crush on Nightwing. It went Robin, Nightwing, and then Bruce Wayne. It's like, and that's funny because that's also how they go in ages. Let's put Nightwing under George. Peter Mullark, he's very nice. Goes back Katniss so much. He's loving, sweet. I think he's under his actor, Josh Hutcherson. I think we put him right under Josh, actually. Okay, before we get to Resand, let's do Lucian. Lucian is another hot take, I feel like, after reading Avatar. The second he walked in, I was like, is this gonna be the love interest? Turns out he wasn't, but listen, I need him. I'm gonna put Lucian over Q. The age-old question is, do I like Resand more than I like Cassian? Spoilers for Akatar. Resand is the main character, main love interest, though. I can't even, like, I'm gonna have to talk for 30 minutes if I tell you why I put him above him. The age-old question is, do I like Cassian more than Resand? And it goes back and forth. Oh, let's do Azriel, because I guess we didn't... Why did I think we did Azriel? I don't know. I like Azriel I just don't know enough about him. But that being said, I would marry him in a heartbeat. He goes above Howell. Ryan Gosling, attractive, funny. I think he goes under Dev. Ryan Reynolds, I feel the same way, but he's kind of a little bit unhinged. We're putting him under Milo. Anthony Starr as Homelander. By looks alone, Homelander. Is he above Rob Purdy? Nah. Timothée Chalamet. He's gotten less attractive to me as the years have gone on. Above Andy. He is funny though. If you've seen him on SNL, he's hilarious. Winston Duke, also a very attractive man, but I don't feel that much. Yeah, Winston goes there. Last but not least, Boyd Wilson, Deadpool. Is this a hear me out? I feel like it might be for some people, but for me, it is definitely not. I am so tired. Let's put him under actual Hugh Jackman. Oh my god, I finished. Okay, this took a lot of my brain cells. It's almost at 2 hours. I've been talking about these men for 2 hours. Here's the ranking. I don't even have any final thoughts. This is just... I can't think anything else. I'm happy with this list. I wouldn't make any changes right now. I don't know what else to say to you. Let me know your opinions in the comments. What do you agree with? What don't you agree with? Are you concerned for me mentally? If you want to hear me yap more for some reason, my TikTok, which is the yappiest of all of them, Twitch, Twitter, and other fun things are in the description. Like this video and subscribe, and I will see you mentally ill degenerates such as myself in the next video. Bye! Okay, genuinely, that was actually one of the most draining videos I've ever